I run a marketing agency, and after I fixed the AI crawler issue I talked about in my previous videos, I expected results. AI systems could finally access my website. Great, problem solved. But when I asked ChatGPT and Perplexity questions about my industry, my site still did not show up in their answers. My competitors did. And that's when I realized being accessible to AI is not the same as being cited by AI. Getting in the door does not mean getting recommended. Hi, I'm Pahuna. I run Graphia, a digital marketing agency at the intersection of AI, marketing, and psychology. In my previous videos, I walked through the technical layer of the A in the AMP framework, which is AI. How to make sure AI crawlers can actually reach your website. If you haven't seen those videos, watch them first. Today, I'm going to talk about the marketing architecture, which is the M in the AMP framework, which is the content layer. Not what to write, but how to structure what you've already built so that AI systems can actually extract it, reference it, and cite your brand in their answers. Because here is what I've found doing this work. AI does not cite the best content. It cites the most extractable content. Here is a pattern I keep seeing, and it's a little uncomfortable. A company has deep expertise, years of experience, genuinely strong content, and AI systems consistently cite their competitor instead. A competitor whose work is less rigorous but better formatted and more repeatable across the web. That's the citation gap. And in my experience, reviewing this, it's the most common reason businesses with real authority aren't showing up in AI answers. The reason comes down to how AI retrieval actually works. When ChatGPT or Perplexity generate an answer, it doesn't read your entire page and assess its quality the way a human would. It scans for extractable claims, clear, self-contained statements it can pull out and present as part of a response. If your key insight is buried deep in the page after 3 paragraphs of context settings, AI may scan past it entirely. The insight is there. AI just can't find it fast enough to use it. So the question isn't just, is my content good enough? The question is also, can AI actually find and extract the value that's there? Once I understood that, I stopped rewriting my content and started reformatting it. 3 things changed, and the results followed. Here is exactly what I did. When I restructured Graphia's content for answer engine optimization, I focused on 3 things. Number 1, answer first formatting. Most B2B content follows an academic structure. Background, context, methodology, finding. AI does not read like that. AI scans openings. It looks for definitive statements, not hedged opinions. Clear, specific language. High entity density, meaning named things, numbers, precise terms. So I'm restructuring my pages to lead with the answer, the claim, the finding. Then the supporting evidence follows. Think inverted pyramid. The most citable statement comes first, not last. If I'm writing about answer engine optimization, the first sentence of the page answers the question, what is it, who is it for, and why it matters. Not paragraph 3, sentence 1. Number 2, information gain. This is a concept rooted in search research, and it's become central to how I think about content for AI. Information gain means, does your content add something new to what's already out there? Original data, a unique framework, first-hand experience, a perspective that has not been recycled from 10 other articles. AI systems are designed to surface useful answers, not redundant ones. If your page says exactly what 15 other pages say, AI has no reason to cite yours over theirs. But if your page contains a unique data point, a proprietary methodology, an original case study, that's information gain. That's what earns a citation. This is where practitioners have real advantage. If you're actually doing the work, running audits, serving clients, testing strategies, you have information gained built into your daily operations. You just have to publish it. And that's what I'm doing on this channel. Number 3, topical clustering. AI systems don't evaluate pages in isolation. They assess whether your website has depth on a topic. When a brand covers a subject from multiple angles with pages that link to each other, reference each other, and build a coherent body of knowledge, AI assigns higher potential topical authority. Think hub and spoke. One core page that covers a topic broadly, surrounded by deeper pages that go into specific aspects. The internal links between them signal this brand owns this topic. When I built out LaGrafia's content around AI search visibility as a connected cluster, not one massive page, but a network of related pages, the AI citations started to come. Now you might be thinking this sounds like content strategy, and it is. But there's a technical piece that most people either overcomplicate or entirely skip, and it directly affects whether AI cites you. Structured data schema markup is one of the most misunderstood pieces of AI search visibility. Here is what's true. Schema markup helps AI understand your content more precisely. But here is what most people get wrong. Structured data builds clarity, not authority. It does not make AI trust you. It makes AI understand you. Think of schema as a label on a jar. The label doesn't change what's inside, but without it, AI has to guess. And when AI guesses, it may not always get it right, and often actually gets it wrong, or skips you entirely and cites someone whose content was clearly labeled. The schema types that matter most for AI citation in my experience are organization, number one, telling AI who you are, service or product, telling AI what you offer, FAQ page, giving AI pre-structured question and answer pairs it can pull directly into responses, an article with proper author markup that connects your content to a named expert. But here is the key insight. Schema only earns its value when it's specific, populated with real details, pricing, ratings, author credentials, actual service descriptions. Adding a generic article schema with no meaningful attributes is like putting a blank label on that jar. AI sees it, reads nothing useful, and moves on. And I've seen this on my own site. And fixing this was one of the first things that the audit flagged. Now, if you are realizing your content might have a citation gap, subscribe. This video and many more coming up talk about AI search visibility and how you can make your website and content more accessible to AI so it can do both brand mentions and citations for your business. And now for the next video, we get into something most marketers completely overlook. And it's the layer that often decides which brand wins the recommendation, even when the content is equal. Now, here's why the marketing architecture layer matters more than a content refresh. Research from SparkToro and others has consistently shown that over 60% of Google searches now end with a single click. People are getting their answers without visiting any website. And that trend is accelerating. As AI search becomes a default interface for more buyers, the window to be part of the answer is narrowing. So the question for every business now becomes, when someone asks an AI system a question about your industry, are you part of the answer? Not just accessible, not just indexed, actually cited or mentioned. And what I have observed both on my own side and across the others I've been looking at is that the businesses getting cited aren't always the ones with the deepest expertise. They are the ones whose expertise is structured, extractable, and organized in a way AI can use. That's the marketing architecture layer. It's the bridge between having great content and having AI actually surface it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again next week.